on the 18th evening, these two who run a mobile shop in a town called Satankulam in Tuticorin district of Tamil Nadu were approached by the police for some matters related to their mobiles. There are different versions, but it was some favor that they wanted, and they were turned down. And therefore, on the 19th evening, the police who were enforcing the COVID regulations on the traders seemed to have come to their shop and entered into a discussion with them, and therefore took them into custody from their shop to the police station. Now, the CCTV cameras there recorded at having taken place somewhere around 7:30 in the evening. Once in the police station, the father, who was aged about 61 years, and the son, who was aged about 31 years, the son being a postgraduate in social work, were beaten very, very badly, brutally, on their buttocks with lathis, that is the sticks. And there are allegations that the lathis were also inserted into their anus. Now, this is the whole thing continued throughout the night. They are able to indicate who the policemen were. And thereafter, the policemen were also joined by a group of youngsters calling themselves Friends of Police, who also entered the police station. This went on the whole night. The next morning, they were taken, as the law mandates them, to a medical officer for medical examination, who, after keeping them for more than 2 hours, finally gave them a medical certificate saying they were fit for being produced for remand instead of admitting them in the hospital. So there is a failure of the medical department as well. They are taken to a judicial magistrate from the judiciary who, without even seeing these two accused, the injuries that they have, remanded them to judicial custody in a matter where judicial custody itself should not have been given. The two are taken to a sub-jail, which is about 100 kilometers away. And in the sub-jail, though they should not have admitted them because of the injuries they had, contrary to all procedures, they were admitted. And 2 days later, on 22nd, the son dies and the father dies on the 23rd. Both of them rushed to the hospital where they died.
So these are very serious allegations, Henri. Now, the 5 officers have been charged. Is there a sense that justice will be done for the victims and their families?
Well, the investigation now has progressed because of the intervention of the court through a suo motu public interest litigation and a large movement of people across the state and the media coverage that it got, and therefore the police have been arrested by the crime branch CID here. There is a little hope now that justice will be done. There is also protection to the witnesses, and one of the women head constables of the police station has also testified having witnessed this entire torture and illegal detention continuing.
And why has this gained so much traction in India?
Well, it has gained so much attention because this is a very unique case where the allegations made by the policemen against the two traders were corona at times ordinary rules being not followed, and followed by brutal torture, and it gained a lot of attention. Usually they will say criminals, and people would be in a tendency of saying, okay, if criminals are beaten, then it is good. But here it was a case of traders, and therefore it picked up a lot of momentum across the country.
Okay, and Henri, before I let you go, do you think there will be any sort of meaningful change as a result of what happened and the judicial process that will follow?
Well, that is a different question altogether. The station has a CCTV camera, and we have now information that the camera footage was also erased by the policemen before they were arrested. There was an inquiry by a magistrate in the police station, during which time some of the police constables ran away from the police station, etc. So that is a little far-fetched to say that those changes that the law mandates in this country on matters relating to custodial justice would automatically change. That will definitely need a little more effort by the government and an assurance by the government that this torture and custodial violence should stop in the state of Tamil Nadu.
Okay, it's an incident that will be followed up, no doubt. Henri Tiphagne in Madurai, Tamil Nadu, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.